Hey, it should be live now, just so you know.
I did. Do you want to make sure this isn't any pictures? Put that on it? Isn't there like a little?
There's a couple little ones in there. Where are you thinking you want it?
Well,
We probably got room here.
oh yeah, there we go.
I just got to figure out how I want the camera to. I'll probably
We're
just.
gonna go in numbered order. Just Morgan and
Yep.
go down the road.
Sure.
Perfect.
As long as someone can. Are you gonna sit behind the camera and make sure that it's clear that
Yeah.
and all that each time?
Give me a function so I'm not just falling.
I didn't bring Steven.
Oh God, we got to get that. I cried twice last night at home. I can't imagine today. I didn't even coach these girls this year. They're just such a great group of kids.
I just struggled with the shutdown.
Hi, I'm doing well. How about you? Good. Kind of a weird end of the season, hey? My goodness. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I'm glad we're doing this for the girls, though. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that nice email you sent out there. That was, we rarely get some of those. So when we do, it's like, whew, it makes you feel really good, you know? So for you to take the time and do that, that's just much appreciated. Yeah. Yep. What makes for long days, you know, as you get older. In my younger days, it was a piece of cake.
She's working out.
You know what St. Mackenzie's last name? Is it Hanault?
Hanold.
Hanault?
Yep.
Okay. Hanault. Hanault.
Okay.
This chair for back here.
Yeah, I'll get one more.
I'm feeling it.
So make sure. Where are you gonna have the kids stand? Do you think?
They're gonna sit there.
Oh, they're gonna sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they'll come in front of Michelle.
Are the girls giving speeches? Is that, then where should they give their speech from? You
I
know?
think.
Just kind of.
Are you thinking out here somewhere? They're gonna do their
I
speech?
think right here would be great.
Right on the circle.
Okay, and they don't need a mic?
Some might want it.
Oh, if we're
We're gonna give them a
talking with the
choice.
mask. Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna use the mic to have to have their mask on.
Okay.
Does the audio come through pretty good without a mic?
That's a good question. We got Sherry's already on it, I think. I can
Well, do
ask
you want me
her.
to speak and I can ask them?
I'm seeing if anybody's logged on here.
Is there anyone online?
I don't know if I can tell that on here. I think I have to look at it on Facebook.
You'll get feedback probably if you open it. If anyone is watching right now, could you guys let us know how the audio is? If we can do this without a mic, maybe just put a note in the chat box what the volume sounds like right now.
Yes. Aaron?
Want to try talk over there, Tim?
I did, and I asked them about that. Just checking the volume to see if we can do this without a mic or not. If you're listening at home and you can hear me fine or not fine, just type something into the comment box maybe.
I can hear it on here. It's a little bit delayed.
It's not bad.
Oh, that was the least problem I've had with tech so far.
The least problems, you know?
Yeah.
Good.
I've got to figure it out at the end.
Yeah, now you need to go.
I taught myself all that. I taught myself the thing in the cafeteria this year. Yeah.
Just
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
like what's going on? Like, hold on. Like you live
Check, check, one, test, 1, 2, test, 1, 2.
See, I don't want you to be marking or texting.
Yeah. And no one is going to actually there.
But we do that in all our meetings, whatever cameras on. And I did it last year in March. It was good because we have a meeting. Like I would get up and walk around my office for a little bit and start doing other work. Put my feet up, put the cameras on, we go more comfortable.
Sometimes I think of the one where you're just listening.
Yeah.
I just have it sitting there.
Take this kind of going. Yeah.
Or even make yourself a sandwich or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I still do the work. And it's like, oh, now they put some cameras on. Yeah.
And just sit still.
Yeah, like I can't even put my feet up. Yeah.
You have to just sit in one spot like that.
Yeah, I get up and walk for a bit. Yeah, so.
If you still sit in my office, like people
You better be an emergency. You need to talk.
are they coming in all together? Or they're
Probably. Yeah, I would want to go. Oh, they did some. I'll go get them. You want me to go get them?
I'm in no rush. Everybody's ready?
Like last night I woke up.
You're gonna read my speech.
You're not reading all of them that are leaving.
Crazy, lots of new stuff to learn and stuff, you know. But I want to get into that. That's okay. Yeah.
Think Tony Maximum?
Oh, I don't know if you know how school works. Oh, yeah.
And these sweatsuits are like there's all the white band. Very
I have an international student. He plays grass soccer in Michigan. Yeah. Play the games that we're supposed to be good take off. Yeah, it's like that. We're about 50. Right, yeah, and they say till on the 30th. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's been a crazy time. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Get some endurance in it. Yeah, like I did the football games, we had 2 minutes where I was still listening to so that's easy. But at least they had, they're not just close to the kids.
Hey, ladies, come grab a seat. Got some special chairs for you. Certainly don't dress like they did here.
No, they don't look the same, do they?
Well, we're going in number one.
So do we coach them as to how we're gonna do this, or are we online right now? We're online, you want me to start?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a very special night where we will recognize our 8 seniors. Sadly, the season came to an abrupt end due to the pandemic. However, we felt it was very important to celebrate these 8 players who have put lots of blood, sweat, and tears into the Vikings volleyball program. Without further ado, I'd like to call forward number 1, Morgan Toll.
Yeah, I want to be able to get you on the camera.
Leave it to me to be so unorganized, I'm sorry. Where's the camera?
Right here. You do you. I'll look after it.
Okay,
Take your time. Take your time.
okay, here we go.
During my time as a Viking, I've made so many memories and friendships, those I hope will last a lifetime. Whenever I had a bad day, I could always rely on my teammates to make me laugh and smile in the change room. Help me take my stress away, or even help me take my anger out in an intense pre-practice game of Among Us. In grade 9, I decided to get in a fist fight with the wall, which resulted in me fracturing my knuckles and missing out on the season we've all been dreaming for since grade 7. The year I took off was really hard on me, watching all my friends kick ass and climb around me. One person I really owe a huge thank you to is Marshall Armstrong. Marshall has built me into the player and teammate I am today. He has shown me that a coach can not only just be your mentor, he can be your best friend on the court. Since taking the season off, I felt like I would never catch up to the girls I competed with. But thanks to him, I'd like to think that I've improved significantly and I can do more than just serve cheeseburgers under the net. So on. Oh, sorry, I lost my voice.
Closer to your mouth.
Not the phone, the mic.
What?
Yeah, the mic closer to your mouth, right on the map.
Okay. I also want to thank Shauna for being the scariest woman I know and always challenging me to do better. Okay. I keep losing my place because it's so small. Okay, I've enjoyed every minute with you coaching me, and there's no better dream team of coaches in my life than you and Marshall. I want to thank Tim Bloomfield and Aaron Swickey for being here for me for my last year. Tim, you're an amazing coach, and you've pushed me to do things I never thought I could do as a player. And thanks to you, I now know that Miley Cyrus didn't know who Jay-Z was when she wrote Party in the USA. The woman I'm about to thank next has had to put up with me for so many years, and she deserves a huge thank you. Erin, you have been like a second mom to me for so long, and you have helped me through so many hard times in my life. You have always pushed me to be better, and have always been there when I needed someone or I felt like I had no one. Or even when I just not having my best day, you were always there for me. I need to thank my mom and my dad for always believing in me and being there for me when I needed it. Except for the time I sprained my ankle and you both fell asleep on the couch with me. You have both been the best parents I could ever ask for, and you constantly make me laugh and teaching me new things about myself every day. Thank you both for having me a daughter and allowing me to call you both home, and driving me to every single tournament. Lastly, I'd like to thank every single girl on the bench here with me today, and making my last season the most memorable. Katie and I, thank you guys for always playing your hardest and putting up with all of us seniors and our craziness. Presley, I'm so happy that I get to have you on the same bench as me because I think I'd go insane without your clumsiness and all your random jokes that sometimes make no sense but always make us laugh. Kenny, I need to thank you for always keeping it together and occasionally throwing in a random TikTok dance every once in a while to hype myself up. Melody, you are one of the most intimidating players I know, and you're as tough as your hits are to pass. I know I wouldn't want a more intense girl to play with on my team. Zara, I'm glad I got to play volleyball with you because I know no matter what, you will always cheer beside me, and you don't care how loud we are, or if the point was as simple as a bum kill, you will always cheer harder. Vega, well after 6 years, your high fives still suck, but thank you for being so calm on the court and showing the rest of us that when the other team is beating you by 10 points, you can still stay calm and play your game. Mackenzie, our time with you has been short and sweet, but thank you for being super positive and willing to help out any of us who need it. Lastly, I want to thank Aggie. Thank you for being my rock throughout this season. We have grown so much together, especially in the past 3 years. You have always believed in me when no one else did, and even when I didn't believe in myself. And I think that's what I'm most grateful for. There's never been a dull moment with you ladies, and I'm so proud to call you guys my family. There is no other group of girls I'd rather spend my last year on the court with. I wish all of you the best of luck. And to those of you who are going to play post-secondary, I love all of you so much, and I will cherish these memories forever.
Thank you. Morgan.
Oh, we have you. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I will afterwards.
Not on camera.
All right, nice job, Morgan. Coming up next, we got number 3, Malaya Grizzly.
Oh God. Okay. Throughout the 6 years that I've been a Viking, I could have never imagined a season like this one. I'm so glad that we had the opportunity to play as a team one last time. I have a lot to say to everyone today, so I guess I'll just start with a tribute to my teammates, the veterans that stayed since grade 7. Abby, I'm so thankful you're there every practice to cheer me up, bring a fun attitude to the game. Morgan, you always manage to stay goofy, even in the downs of the game. Vega, I respect your ability to stay calm in the most chaotic of moments on and off the court. Presley, I will not miss you slapping the inside of my thighs during practice. However, I will miss watching your kids go 10 bricks up. Thank you for all the laughs this year and letting me be salty when I need it. Kennedy, I've appreciated the trust you have in me as an offensive player. As a setter, you taught me patience, and as a person, you taught me that maybe I'm not always right. Zara, you've been the closest teammate of mine for a long time. I have so much to thank you for. You helped me shape my personality into what it is today. You have always been so kind to me, even in grade 7, when I was super weird. I mean, I guess not much has changed, actually. I can't believe we'll all be graduating and moving on to the next stage in our lives shortly. Unfortunately, that means we will be parting ways one day. And I am so grateful that I had the chance to create a bond with each of you fine ladies. You will all do amazing things. Katie, Elle, and Mac, even though we were teammates for just one season, I have a great amount of respect for each of you, and I hope you all continue to do great things for your future endeavors. I'd like to also give a huge thanks to Tim for shaping me into the person I am now. He taught me sportsmanship, how to be a winner, and also how to be a loser, because being a loser is okay sometimes. Zara would know. Tim has had to put up with me since grade 6, and I'm so thankful for each and every year I got to be coached by him. Another huge thanks to Marshall. You allowed me to unlock my potential as a volleyball player. Also, I'm sorry for being mad when you switched me middle. I never realized it would turn me into a much more confident and powerful player, which in turn allowed me to develop a love for the sport I may have never had before. A few other coaches I owe a huge thanks to would be Shauna and Aaron. Both of you taught me resilience as a person and player. You guys never gave me any dance lessons though, which is probably what I really needed. I also have to thank Scott Galloway for pushing my potential and keeping my head screwed on straight. Thank you for dealing with my attitude. I have to dedicate a huge part of my love for the sport to my mom. I'm so thankful you forced me to go to tryouts in grade 6, even though I didn't really want to. At the time, I thought it was so ridiculous that you were dragging me into this super lame sport that I didn't know I would ever like. I could have never imagined it turning out like this. So thank you so much, Mom, for believing in me all these years and teaching me that good things take time, because I know that the sport is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and it's taken about 7 years to realize that. I'd say the biggest person I have to thank, though, is myself, because I dragged myself out of some pretty deep holes and found resilience in some of the darkest places. And I'm just so happy I kept pushing myself to be committed to the sport, because it turned out to be the best experience of my life so far. Now, as a final few words, I'm so glad I got to be senior citizens with this group of girls. 6 years went by too quickly. It was the best roller coaster I've ever been on. And now I'm sad to say that we'll be getting off soon. It was one hell of a ride.
Oh boy.
Well done, Mel. Up next, we have number 4, Vega Hughes.
All right, well, mine is pretty short, but here we go. So even though this year isn't what we were expecting, I'm still so thankful that we were able to get on the court and play for our senior year. I would like to thank our coaches for coaching us this year and making it the best it could be under the circumstances. And I'd like to thank the girls for making it a great season. Even though we didn't get to compete as much as we hoped, we still made the best out of it. We still worked hard and had fun while doing it. And we all improved so much throughout the season. I will miss the sport, but not as much as I miss the team. Everyone is always laughing and having a good time, and that's what makes it so amazing. My favorite thing about this team is how supportive everyone is to one another. We have always celebrated each other's accomplishments on and off the court, an experience I am so grateful to be part of.
Well done, Vega. Up next, we have number 5, Mackenzie Hadout.
I will apologize now. Mine's a little lengthy. It's kind of something that I do. Well, where to begin? I've been playing volleyball now for the past 5 years, and I've grown to love and appreciate the game more and more with every day. It was never just a sport. It was a distraction from my life, a release from the bad day. The sport would just have the ability to better each and every one of us. But now with the years, I've come to learn that they were right. I've watched many of the girls around develop and become strong, driven, and competitive, admirable women. And when I say many, I truly mean it. I've never had the ability of playing with the same coach or team twice. And just to put that into perspective, that's 9 different teams and over 10 coaches. But with this year, I want to thank my Cousin Heights high school team and coaches for being possibly the best I've ever played with. I'll be the first to say that it was not an easy thing to trade schools for one's bad year, and it's even harder to do so when coming from a difficult situation. But these girls here beside me tonight made this process much easier and enjoyable than I could ever have asked for. They took me in as part of the team and family without hesitation and helped me feel as though I belonged, and for that I'm more grateful than any one of you will ever know. As well, I'd really like to thank Tim for not only helping me improve my abilities this year, but also for all the time and effort you put into summer camps and during secret practices with Marshall. The both of you bettered me for the person I am today. Also, a huge thanks goes out to Erin, who is not just a coach on the court, but became a coach in life. From being a listening ear, offering advice, and being one I could confide in for some of the deepest, darkest parts of me. I'm so grateful for everything you helped me push through. Lastly, I would like to thank Shauna, not only for helping me with my transition go so smoothly and taking me out of a really bad place. Sorry, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to do this without crying. But for also being a coach that helped me see the confidence and potential I had back in Ziva. I know this is not the year that we had all had hoped for, but I'm so happy that I got to make the best of it with all of you guys.
Well done, Mackenzie. Up next, we have number 7, Kennedy Bloomfield.
Hello, I would like to start off by thanking everyone who is watching tonight to support us grads. Life is full of journeys. We go through many in our lives and they always seem to be too short, just as this season and all the ones before it. As a little grade 6 player, I was unaware of what joining the Ziva Growlers volleyball team would do to my life. That single decision allowed me to create bonds and memories that will last for forever. Those bonds and memories are thanks to many important people in my life. To Miss Bauer, who turned a shy grade 7 girl into a leader. To Miss Campbell and Miss Edmondson for showing me just how fun the sport can be. To Marshall for trying to kill me in 7-up throw-up and allowing me to help coach the grade 7 team this year, showing me what it means to truly be a leader to others. To Shauna, who allowed me to grow and become a better player. To Mr. Galloway for leading me not to only 1 provincials but 2 provincials and being the rock of those amazing memories. And finally to Erin for putting up with all our gossiping. All these past coaches have helped me become a better and smarter player. Mr. Farmer, merci pour toutes les excellentes introductions et annonces. Je me suis rendu toujours de nombreuses fois où vous m'avez appelé Whitney. To my family, I would like to thank my mom for driving the countless hours to tournaments, games, and practices and always being there to cheer me on. To my sister Whitney for pushing me to be better in school and volleyball. And to all my grandparents who would always come and watch to cheer me on. From an outside point of view, many people think that a sports team is just that, a team. But the team standing before you tonight is a family. This group has laughed together, cried together, gossiped together, won together, and lost together. This created friendships that have lasted over 6 years and will continue on forever, just as the memories that we had created. I remember how proud we were of our stupid little trips in grade 7. I remember us being so mad that we were unable to attend grade 9 zones due to the weather. I remember being pushed off the bed by Presley at provincials and trying to use an ironing board to get a squishy ball off the roof at provincials. I remember the camera tournament, but that's all I'm going to say about that one. And I remember winning zones and falling to the floor as a team crying. These memories will always be with me, just as they will always be with you. To our 2 grade 11 players this year, it has been so much fun getting to know you and play with you this season. You guys are both amazing players and will continue our legacy once we leave. To my fellow grads, we made it. It's our final year, and I couldn't ask for a better group of people to share this moment with. I love the bond we've created and the friendships we have built. I know that every single one of you will continue on to do amazing things, and I can't wait to see how each of you succeed in life. To Matt, I'm so glad that you joined our family this year. This allowed me to finally get to know you as a person, and not just know you as the McCoy girl, and it created a friendship with you. To Vega, I will always remember the time in foods class that our group had to make gluten-free muffins for you, and we all got super sick because of how bad they tasted. To Adam, even though due to many unlucky injuries, we haven't had long to physically play together, but due to the fact that you're like half my height and can still hit better than me. You're a very funny and kind person who knows when it is time to be serious and when not to be. To Presley, we have known each other for 13 years, and it has been a new adventure every day with you. You are always a fun person to be around, and I will miss making fun of Stu with you. To Mom, our entire lives have been a competition and with each other, and for this I thank you. We've pushed each other to be better players, and I have become the player I am today thanks to this. I've loved playing school and club with you for the past 7 years, and can't wait for our last club season together. And finally to Zara, we have been very good friends since kindergarten, and I have loved every minute of it. You are generous, kind, and always fun to be around. I love your rants and funny dances. I will miss making TikToks with you in the teamwork. Before I finish my speech, there is one last person I need to thank. My dad. You once said we should find a better coach for club, but I realized something. It would be too far to travel because I'd have to go all the way around the world and I'd still come back to find you. For the girl sitting in front of you, you've been a coach to me, but I can't express what you mean to me. You've been my role model, my inspiration, and my dad. You've given me countless opportunities such as training with the national side, playing in Vegas, and playing in many provincials. These were unnecessary actions which you completed out of love and kindness. You taught me everything I know about this sport, and thanks to you and the Eagle Butte senior team, I fell in love with volleyball. You've put thousands of hours into me and my teams, and although I've said it before, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for making me who I am. Thank you for believing in me and always pushing me to do my best. This team before you is a sisterhood that will never leave my heart, and I am proud to say that I'm the Viking. Thank you.
All the photos on those plaques are from Trisha Miller Shackleton.
Bom trabalho, Kennedy, and that's the público home. Up next, we have number 9, Sarah Miller Shackleton.
I'm so okay. I'm so thankful for volleyball. It's taught me so many lessons and I've created so many friendships. Thank you, Ms. God, for dealing with us in grade 7 when we thought we were so good, but in reality, we were just happy to get the ball over the net. I think we were just better at cheering than anything. You've really shaped us to become the people we are today. Miss Edmondson, thanks for all the fun time we had in grade 8. I still remember watching High School Musical in your room after our tournament. Thank you, Marshall and Shauna, for being so supportive. Shauna, I appreciate your effort. You're always there for me. Your support to our team. You're always a light in my world. Marshall, and thanks for playing 7-up, so I'm hitting the ball as hard as anything. So I don't get hit You've always been so attentive and caring. Thank you for pushing me to be better and helping me reach my goals. I'm so grateful for all the time you've put in. I wouldn't be at this level today if it weren't for you. Thank you, Erin, for being there for me, especially when I cry. I'm gonna miss when you make fun of me when I do dumb stuff, but I know you love it. I also would like to thank you again for being emotionally there for me because we all cry a lot and you give the best hugs. I'm really sad. Oh, sorry. Okay. Mr. Gentleman, thank you for all you've taught me. I was scared to play in grade 10, but you taught me to swing into the ball and I've kept that with me. You taught me to persevere and it really showed as we made it to provincials 2 years in a row. Your passion for the sport inspires me, and I'm thankful for all you've done for me and our team. I'm really going to miss seeing you at volleyball and around the school. Thanks for all you've done for me. From seeing potential in grade 6 to coaching me in my grade 12 season, thank you, Tim, for developing me through all the years of club and school volleyball. You've taught me some of the most important tools I use every day. You've always been a calm leader who I greatly look up to. Thank you for your time to help me improve and become a better player. Thank you for my family for always supporting me and never missing a game. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. And thanks to my mom who always plays volleyball. I love you. Merci, Monsieur Farmer, pour annoncer donc, je me souviens de mon premier temps joué en 10e année, quand j'ai tapé la balle hors de la terrain et tu avais dit 0 Jack Pippin to Redcliffe. Je vais manquer les petits commentaires et les chansons à la fin du match. To all the grads last year, if you watched it, I missed you so much. Thank you, Kennedy, Julia, Justine, Mira, and Kiana for being the role models I aspired to be. From the goals we achieved to just the friendship created, I'm thankful for you all. You forever and always are going to be my best friends. Right. Thank you to all my fellow grads who have made it to our senior year of volleyball. We were from only knowing how to stay second one here in grade 7. Playing competitive ball. Each and every one of you have become my best friend. I'm so thankful to graduate with a great group of people. Thanks to each of you individually for bringing something special to the team and pushing me to be the best I can. We're going to miss sitting in the team room hours before and after our practices and games. I'm going to miss the excitement everyone shares before a practice or a game and the joy and passion for the sport. I just can't believe this is our last time together. Throughout my season, I've been blessed with the best coaches and teammates, and I'll cherish forever. I love you all.
We'll hug her.
Les vétérans, merci beaucoup. Up next, we have Noah Burton.
Is there? I will. It's supposed to be a hot mess. Volleyball for me has always been an escape and just something positive in my life. Not only is it my favorite sport, but I play with my favorite people. The last 6 years playing volleyball has put me through many, many emotions. All you girls mean so much to me. I'm going to miss the long conversations in the team room after practice and our unnecessary amounts of mama's games before. Thank you, Vega, for never failing to ignore me and always amazing me with your ability to set. Thank you, Mac, for always educating me on many random things and trying to teach me how to properly do a cartwheel. Thank you to both Elle and Katie for putting up with all the strides this year. Thank you, Mel, for showing me that you are not a scary person and actually a really good friend, let alone a kick-ass nipple. Thank you, Presley, for being just as stupid as I am and for always believing in me on and off the court and for helping tease Megan with me. Thank you, Sarah and Kennedy, for not only being my volleyball buddies, but my basketball ones too. I cannot tell you guys how much playing these sports with you have meant to me. Thank you. Morgan, thank you for being my sidekick throughout all these years of volleyball.
The only seasons you and I have stepped apart is when you punched a wall and I dislocated a shoulder. You've always pushed me to be better, and I thank you for that. To my coaches, thank you, Bauer, for being the original hard ass. Thank you, Shauna, for balancing out Marshall's crazy, and for always attempting to get me out of trouble in middle school.
Oh yeah.
Which I know was happened a lot.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Thank you, Tim, for having faith in me this season and never giving up on me. Thank you, Erin, for helping me through everything in life and for always putting up with me. I appreciate everything you do for me, and nothing goes unnoticed. Oh my gosh. You've gone above and beyond in multiple ways to help me on and off the court. Most of all, thank you, Marshall, for teaching me everything I know today. You were the first coach to tell my mom that I had a good attitude. You have never stopped believing in me. I truly would not be the player or person I am today without you. Special thank you to Mr. Farmer for announcing all of our games. This night would not be the same without you. Lastly, I need to thank my mom and dad for coming to all my games and being my biggest supporters on and off the court. My mom is the strongest woman I know and always has my back through all the broken ankles and dislocated shoulders. Thank you to my dad. You are the strongest person I know. I miss getting your light shoes on the court rides home, but I know you are watching over me. To my team, I know this wasn't the season we wished for. Our season almost got canceled at least 3 times. It is now actually canceled. I'll have to quarantine for 2 weeks. And I'm pretty sure we've all had to get tested for COVID at one point or another. We said at the beginning of the year that we didn't care about the outcome of our games as much as we care about each other. And I'm glad to say that's still true. I wish both the grades 11s a good season next year to my fellow lads. We started off with 13 of us back in the gym in grade 7, and there are 8 of us left. We did it. I love you guys.
Well done, Abigail. Thank you very much. And last but not least, we have number 12, Presley Gaynor.
This is really awkward. Okay. This is my 6th year. This is my 6th year playing volleyball for Crescent Heights, and I can't even begin to explain how hard it is for me. I have so many typos. I'm so sorry. I wrote this on the card here. So, this sport has been my life for as long as I can remember and my escape from reality. Even though this year has been a little weird because of COVID, I couldn't have wished for anything else. And to the girls, you guys have made this season so much fun, and it's more than anything I could ask for. Thank you, Mr. Galloway, for believing in me when I didn't have much faith in myself. And thank you for still, wait, I lost my spot. And, oh, thank you for putting up with me even though I broke a toilet seat. Thank you to Tim for putting in all the time and helping me improve my skills. Erin, thank you for putting up with me when I get angry and moody. It really means a lot. Mr. Farmer, merci pour annoncer tous notre jeu ici. And Shauna, thank you for helping me with everything throughout these years. You're truly amazing. To Zara, Kennedy, Mel, Abby, Morgan, and Vega, to spend these 6 years with you guys has been amazing, and I'm so heartbroken that it's our last one together. You guys are honestly just so amazing, and I couldn't ask for better teammates.
I'm going to miss our car rides home from practice with Sarah and singing at the top of our lungs to old throwbacks, and Abby and I bullying Vega in practice. Sorry, Vega. I'm going to miss when I pushed Kennedy into Zara's ice bucket and all the fun times we had just in the hotel rooms last year. I'm going to miss you guys more than anything on and off the court next year. Also, thank you to my parents who have helped me through all my ups and downs in every season and motivating me to be better. Last but not least, I'd like to give the biggest thank you to Marshall Armstrong. Marshall, you made me into the player I am today without a doubt. You've always pushed me further than I ever thought I could go, and you've always been there for me. You've coached me for so long, even though you don't coach me anymore, you still made fun of me at every grade 7 practice I hosted this year. You mean a lot to me. I'll never forget everything that you've done for me. Katie and Elle, I wish you guys good luck next season, and thank you to all of you guys for making me to the person I am today.
So that concludes our 8 speeches. I had 2 ladies come to me today and they put a video together. So thank you to Morgan and Abigail. We're going to play the video here. Not sure how it's going to look online, but we're going to do our best. As our camera person is going to post to the big screen.
Might work, we'll find out. Just do this. Arm's gonna get tired.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that last first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the carriage fast. Wish I would have gotten out of my shit. Wish I would have bought back on that shit. Wish I would have worried about when the people talking up to work with myself. Who's talking about? And the stars up. All my phones are sticking out. All of them. Me and my talk. We just get paid. All the concentrating. Figure it out. I wish somebody would have told me something very good old days. All the love you forget, and all these reckless lies you regret. Something that you want is gonna change. You must have not taken the good old days. Maybe we're so young, maybe you always look back. It was better than I was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I'm missing what it's about. I'm scared of the future. Ain't about the past. So I'm missing out on that. We come so far. I guess I'm wrong. And I ain't worried about the ring control my smile. I got some scars. I've learned. I feel some pain and see some things that I'll be now. You don't know. What you want, till it goes, till it's gone, you don't know, what you want, till it goes, till it's gone. Oh, somebody would have told me that. This world is change. No, it's the magic is good.
Try to get the link and put that on there too.
Okay, thank you very much, Morgan and Abigail, for putting that together. Up next here, we have Coach Broomfield would like to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, it's not going to be long. It's just for me and Aaron, we want to say thank you tonight. We are so appreciative of the time that we got to spend with the 12 of you and our kids this year. There's been so much talk about what we didn't get this year, what we lost out on, what we missed. It's not my focus. My focus is so appreciative of what we got. We're so thankful for the time that we got to spend in the gym. The moments when we come from work, good day, bad day, knowing what we're going to get when we get into 10 girls at the gym. We can just focus and have fun and enjoy what you guys have. That has been such a positive for me. And it's not what you guys enjoy, it's so much what we enjoy too. It's just been such a joy to coach you 12 girls this year, the 10 girls, and the 8 seniors. And you guys talk about how you were missing, you were missing incredible. Every year is different. And this truly has been one of my more enjoyable years for what we've had. Just knowing what I'm going to get with you 10 girls, always been with me. We're so thankful for that. And it just has to grow the character and the girls that you guys are. So, for that, thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach Broomfield. I believe this concludes the evening, so I'd like to thank the players for a wonderful evening. Thank all the coaches over here, the parents at home watching online, all our fans, and of course our photographer over here, Sarah Bob, and former players as well. Thank you so much. And so this concludes the evening. Have a good evening. Most positives. Thank you very much.
You guys want to say anything to your fans at home?
Thanks for watching. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah. Do we have to wear a mask or can we go take pictures now?
Let me finish this.
Oh, I should. Bye, guys.
We're good.
Okay.